Just from lane to the new shining ground, echo chants where the legends are found. Heroes carved in the heart of time, we march on through grit and grime. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Echoes of King and Greaves in the air. Every goal, the sound declares. Heartbeats pound like a drummer's song, marching forward, fierce and strong. We're the ones who rise in the clash. Numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd. Every game we scream it loud. Hold 'em, Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire.
I don't know what happened there. Anyway, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to your number one Irish Tottenham YouTube channel. And welcome to THFC Till We Die, the home of Tottenham, past, present, and of course the future under Roberto Deserby. And this is after the presser, of course, bringing you all the latest news from the Tottenham press conference ahead of our Carabao Cup second round game against Charlton, of course, which you can see into which you can watch here tomorrow night as we bring you the best watch along on YouTube. And of course, we will have after the whistle, and after the whistle, we will have the draw as well. So let me get on with it, guys. Big up, thank you for watching. We're only 70 odd away from 3k. I can touch it, I can feel it, I can see it. Let's get there before the end of the window. Well, let's welcome a few people in, and then we will dive in to the press conference. Now, just to give you a bit of a warning, I am in talks, or I am not, but Billy, one of our new brilliant people who have joined the channel. We're in talks as a channel to see can we use the press conferences live coverage. Well, not coverage, but the videos of the proper press conferences. So I won't have to do this. You don't have to listen to me. You can listen to Mr. Deserby himself. Hopefully we will get it very soon, but fingers crossed we get that. If we get that, it'd be a game changer for this channel. It really would. But anyway, big up the Wayne Bonner. Good afternoon, Domo chap. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all right, Mr. Bonner. Hope you're doing well. Big up the Pagey as well. Salute you, young lady. Hope you're doing well. Big up to him. Make sure you smash the like button. Yeah, look at her there with King Archie. Captain Archie, of course. Captain Fantastic. And anyone comes in tells me any difference, you know where the door is. Big up to FSANC. Big up Dermo. Big up to you as well. I'm vibing to the intro. Yeah, it is a good intro, but there's a new one coming. There is a new intro coming, believe me, and it's going to be even better. Big up Gaza 1991. Oh, I wish we could do with the Gaza now of the 80s and 90s. Deserby wants Gooey from Marseille. If we can get it, if we can't get Gapo, let's see what happens. More on that tonight, actually, as well. I was smoking a joint listening to your intro. Well, firstly, fair play to you. Secondly, wish I was. And thirdly, thank you very much for the compliment. But anyway, guys, let me have a sip of water and let's crack on with a Deserby press conference. And he was asked to start off with, just let me have a quick. For me, on the Carabao Cup, and Deserby very seriously asked, for me, it's the Premier League. It's like the Premier League. We have to play well, use the winning matches to change the mood. We can, because we already did last season. I think also the environment. Has to change. The players, the people inside have to change. This mentality, it's a challenge. We have to become a team. A quality of the players we had already in Brentford, enough to, for sure, play much better. Maybe not win, but play much better. And for me, I think what he's doing is saying, look, we didn't play well against Brentford, plain to see, but that game's gone. We have to use this as our first game now. We have to use this and win this game and win it well and gain, I would think, gain confidence in ourselves, gain confidence with the players, and really give back something to the fans and really put on a good performance. So let's hope that is true. On Deserby, on Solanke, he is another important player because Solanke is fit to play, by the way. He's another important player that we stayed up with Charlton last season. I love him. He has to play much better than Brentford. Everyone made mistakes, me included, as first. For us, the number 10, especially when they defend man-to-man, we need a striker to protect the ball and help us get up the pitch. Solanke is another very important player. One thing I do like about Solanke, and look, I don't like a lot about Solanke, and I think Deserby did mention it there within the press conference, within the answer, that Solanke can hold the ball up. Something Harry Kane used to do as well. Hold the ball up and bring other players in. Solanke can do that very well. Do I want to see more from Solanke? Yes, I want them seen within the within the 6-yard area, scoring goals. That is his job. That's what we've employed him to do. But there is why we haven't got midfielders not working well. For him to come up and say, well, I'm going to hold the ball up. Now get behind me and I can set up an attack. And then I can get into the box and score the goals. I think that's what he says. With Richarlison, you don't get that. Richarlison's more of a box striker. He's more of a winger. And to be fair, Richarlison spent more time on his arse than he did actually touching the ball. So I would have said his shorts were a bit green on Saturday night. Then he was gone on to ask about Bergville and Brentford. And look, this is the one bit I do feel sorry for the younger lads because they did get belters where everyone else did. We had that discussion, didn't we? And I think we should leave it there, that discussion about the younger players. But I think his answer here was brilliant. And I think he did the right thing as a player. He says, I hugged him. He already knows he didn't play a great game. But this game for Bergville, Gray, Tell, also more. It's the right step to become better and better. You want young players on the pitch to build the experience you have to lose, to be stronger the next time you play a game like Brentford. It's normal. Step, maybe one or two together is better than four. Bentancur came first week of August. Fernandes had an injury. Pedro Porro wasn't ready for the Brentford game. So what he's saying, look, my hands were tied. I had to pick the full youngsters. I had to do what I had to do because Bentancur came back the first week of August. We know Porro's just come back from the World Cup final. We know Fernandes was injured. We couldn't risk him to start. So look, I picked the team. Everyone takes shared responsibility. And the first bit of that I liked about it was I hugged him. He already knows he didn't play well. So the player already knows he didn't play well that day. So I think, as I said, we're going to leave it there where it is in the past, in the history. It's a game that goes into the record books. It's a loss, we move on. But the way I think Deserby handled it after the game, I think fair play to him. And I've got more respect for him, if I hadn't already, than I have now for him. So big up to you. Deserby. He was asked then about Robertson. Andy Robertson, I have a very good relationship with Andy. I think he's playing well. Normally, after a long time in the same club like Liverpool, it's not always easy to adjust, and it's not. If you spent 10 or 11 years with one club and then you move to a new club, as he says, it's like a family. It's like coming into somebody else's home. It's not easy. To adjust. The training ground is like a home, like family. To change dressing room is not so fast to understand. I believe in him as a player, as a guy. We need his mentality as a winner because we have to get used to winning games and games and games. We have to change habits from previous seasons. And I think Deserby, it's not a case of just picking up from last season and having a great season this year. There was 2 years of a losing mentality at the club, and that was allowed to fester under other managers. That was allowed to fester under Ange. That was allowed to fester under Thomas Frank. That was allowed to fester under Tudor. And if you want to win, if you want to be successful, you have to have that winning mentality. And we haven't had that. Yes, it's all good winning the Europa League, but the Premier League's your bread and butter, and that's where you have to win your games. The higher you finish, and I know it comes down to this, the higher you finish, the more money you get. The more money you get, the more money you can spend in transfer windows. The more money you can spend in transfer windows, the better players you can get. So, in a way, I get what he's saying. He's right, that we've allowed it to fester for so long of a losing mentality that it's okay. It's okay to lose in the Premier League. We're going to focus on one competition and we're going to bin the league. Nah, you focus on all competitions. You focus on the 3 competitions you're in. The Premier League, the League Cup, the FA Cup, and then if in Europe, you focus on that as well. That's what building the squad is all about. That's what Deserby's trying to do. And I think he's right when he says, and I agree with him here when he says, I believe in him as a player, as a guy. We need his mentality as winning because we have to get used to winning games after games after games after games. We have to change habits from previous seasons. And he's spot on with that. We have to change this losing mentality that was allowed to fester and allowed to grow within the previous squad. Yes, the squad is totally different. Well, not totally different, but it's half different to what it was of the previous managers. But we still need to shed that sort of losing mentality, that Spursy tag, which I can't hate. I hate the Spursy tag. I can't stand it, but we have to ditch it. He was asked about reuniting Xavi and Savio, or Savio, or Sav, as I'm going to call him, or Savio. Xavi and Sav and Savio are very close as friends. They're 2 big players. I love these types of players. Xavi, I think, in the future will become important for this club. Absolutely. Totally agree. Totally agree. Well, I'm going to stop there for a minute because I'm going to have a look at the chat. Big up to you, William. He says it was Brentford's record win against Spurs in history. Could have been more. Still early days. It will take 3 years to be successful. 2 more windows. Madders, Robertson gone at the end of the season. Madders, yeah. Robinson, no. Robinson's here for 2 or 3 seasons, I think, to be fair. Danny was. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And then he was asked about Williams Barnett, and he said, "Look, at Williams Barnett comes on the bench. My idea was to play him in the second half in Brentford, but unfortunately, it was not the right moment to put him on the pitch. I can't forget the young players. I have big respect for the academy. They deserve to have satisfaction from young players, and he is potentially a big player for us. Him, Hardy, as well, played very well in pre-season. So, look, I agree with him. It's important. We have to respect the academy. Good win for them last night as well, 3-1 away at Newcastle. He was then asked, this is the last bit then, guys, on the press conference. He was asked on our new arrival, Savio, he said, if you analyse the last season, you need attackers to create chances to score. In terms of 1 versus 1, he's one of the best players. He can play left, right. I've known him for a long time. Before he went to Manchester City, he's a big player for us. For sure, he has to achieve so good in one-on-ones, in creating scoring chances to be complete. He has to score. If you analyse other best wingers in the world, many of them score 10 or 15 per season. He has the qualities. Maybe it's habits because he's had to be focused on one-on-one and to score. We have to increase the numbers, big chances to score goals to become a top team, scoring more goals. And he's right. He's saying, right, I need to change my whole front three, because if you can't score goals, you don't win games. You don't win games. You don't win matches. You don't gain points. You don't go through in cup competitions. And I think him, and we've got Marmoush coming in as well. We know we're going to bring in, I think, for what I'm hearing, 1 or 2 more players before the end of the window. And I think this is a great signing. And the signing we told was going to happen. We've been banging on in this. I've been saying this for about a month and a half. It will happen. And I knew it's going to happen. So to finally get it over the line, again, this channel is, again, ahead of everyone else. We went ahead against everyone. Even Full Tottenham released it this morning with the here we go with both of them. And we're getting news on X saying they're not, Marmoush is not joining, it's falling through, he's in training. I know the Cobwallers. He had his first part of his medical yesterday. I think he's having the second part today. And that Tottenham news could drop later tonight or tomorrow at 10 o'clock again. So, look, we're building for the future. Deserby's cooking. Deserby is cooking big. So we have to see where we go with it. And look, of course, with Charlton, it's important that we get off to a good win. It's important that Deserby as well gets into the players that, okay, you made a mistake, you didn't play well, but this is what we have to do. So, guys, that is it. That is your after the presser. I hope everyone is doing okay. I will be back on tonight at 8 o'clock, me and Billy, with the pre-match build-up. Your predicted lineup will be out tomorrow as well. Members for you tonight first. So if you're a member, you get it first tonight. And then for non-members, it will be out at 9 o'clock in the morning. So, guys, thank you all for watching. Hit a like, hit a subscribe, and get to 3K as quickly as you can. We're back at 8 tonight with me and Billy with a pre-match build-up and a bit of transfer news as well. Guys, whatever you do, enjoy the rest of your evening. Come on, you Spurs. In the mighty Deserby, we trust. Oh, sorry, big up to William. We're playing passable football without the move, ball watching. He might play 3-5-2 against Newcastle. He may do. And I will discuss that with Billy tonight as well. But big up to you, William Webb. Big up to everyone in the chat. Come on, you Spurs. In the mighty Deserby, we trust.